I feel like being in pro wrestling, we're actually really lucky because AI threatens to take so many jobs.
Yeah.
But you can't
Create a wrestling.
Yeah, you can't put on a live wrestling event
No.
with AI. That's one
Yeah.
thing you can't do.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's just something. These are the weird things I think about. But I mean, that's where we're at in
Hey,
society.
listen, we had a
We're really,
Tupac hologram at a Coachella.
Yeah.
They can hologram two wrestlers, maybe. Who
Oh,
knows?
I know, but like, think about it. You would never give that the attention you would give the real thing in front of you.
Part of wrestling, which it is a part of music too, but you do it with the music. With wrestling, it's different because you know better than I do. I'm not a wrestler, but like, there is something to working off what the crowd is saying and tuning to you. If the crowd is acting a certain way, you might switch gears in the middle of that. You can't do that in a song. You might be able to stop the song and start a new song because you're a musician. But a musician, you're feeling through the music. You guys are feeling they're playing music and the fans are feeling the music, right? And don't be wrong,
Wrestling, we can riff a lot more than they can.
And then obviously they probably get adrenaline too when the crowd's loud. I messaged a singer the other day and she had one of those moments where her mic broke and the fans were just singing the song to her. And I'm like, that's probably what every artist wants, right? That they can turn off the mic and the fans are singing their song to them, right? So that's the adrenaline they get. But wrestling, you are literally working off the fans' responses. The way you make them feel something is from reacting from how they're acting. Some of the worst matches are when two guys go in there and they're not even paying attention to the crowd and they just have this whole thing planned and that's how they do it. And they're in these high spots and people aren't even reacting because the crowd's not looking for that, right?
Well, though, you know what happens in those matches? The worst part can be when the guys are working like that and they don't even look at the fans or acknowledge the fans.
Or interact with them at all.
Yes, and because you think that you're putting on an exciting match, but really what's happening is you're showing no personality. What will make the match entertaining is all that stuff, but also with a look of confidence or a look of whatever, fright, or just give the people something, stop and give them something.
And I always said it was the nuances, right? The way like someone looks at the crowd, how they act in a certain moment.
Think about
what they do between the moves.
No, well, you just said, think about when Booker T used to walk out and he just look at one side with that face and the reaction would generate. That's what you're talking about. So that's why that's important.
So I think that's why it'd be harder to create an AI wrestler because how is AI supposed to maybe when years go by they'll figure out react to a natural crowd.
Yeah, but also
it's not like typing in ChatGPT and you're telling it how to act.
But I also just feel like it's like you need real people still doing it. You need the idea of if this move doesn't go right, there's risk here. You know what I mean? You'll never get that with AI, right? Because it's artificially